Hey adventurers, tonight is going to be amazing. We are out in Taipei, and look who I've got with me. I've got Tatiana and James. James has an amazing channel. I definitely recommend checking it out. I'll have a link to it in the description. Yeah, so we're going to see all sorts of stuff. He's promised a bunch of different snakes, so I'm excited. Let's get flipping.
Yeah, let's go find some snakes.
Yeah.
And in Taiwan, there's a nice diversity.
Yeah.
You can find it around here, just on the city's edge.
I'm excited.
Cool, let's do it.
Let's go. All right, check it out. Starting the night off well. This is a Paddy field frog, and they have different morphs. Here's one that has a nice line down the back, but a slightly more rare morph is, where'd he go? Ah, thank you. Right here, and nice lovely green colors. Well, it didn't take long for us to find our first snake. This is the Formosa wolf snake, and it's non-venomous, but you got to be careful because it is very similar to the many-banded crake, one of the most venomous species out here. Bye, fella. Just caught a gecko. Don't know which kind it is, but it's probably one of the local forest geckos. We'll do some research later and see if we can figure it out. What is this?
That is...
Oh, there's two.
Oh.
There's one down here too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so there are two different species.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So that's a LaTouche, I shouldn't say that. LaTouche frog.
Okay.
Ladu.
Cool.
That one is a Odorrana, Swinhoana, is a Swinhoe's frog.
Nice.
That one's quite brown. Usually they're green. You can see a few speckles of green on its back,
Yeah.
but they're often completely green across their back.
Oh, that's cool.
And there are some that have a genetic mutation which makes them blue across the back.
Wow, that'd be cool to see.
It's very neat.
Yeah. They're hard to find though.
Oh, here's another guy. What is this one?
And there's another LaTouche frog, the same as the one that was over there. Which might
You
even
see
be the
him,
same
Greg?
frog.
Nope.
Right there.
Oh, right there.
Yeah.
No, so he's up
Oh,
here.
is that there?
Yep. Very, very cool.
And so they tend to have a kind of reddish brown across their back.
Yeah.
That's a pretty frog.
Yeah, snake skin here.
It looks like a kukri snake.
Wow. It's like the full thing too.
Yeah, let's see if we can get its head out and see what it is. Oh, keeping it intact. Very well preserved.
Yeah.
Could be a greater green snake. I'm not an expert on scales.
Yeah.
The
Well-
face is quite stubby, so I'd say a greater green snake. Kind of looks like a kukri snake.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's see if there's a pattern on it. That's the thing, like most snakes, the skins, at least around here, you don't get much of the pattern remaining on them. Some do, some you can just look at them and immediately know what it is, but like, and I don't see any markings on that here.
Yeah.
I'd say it's probably a greater green snake, but it's a weird place for one to shed under a rock like that.
Now, we didn't know it at the time, but this was probably the most common thing that we saw all night. This is a Taiwan common toad, and they get pretty big, pretty chunky, and they're quite variable in color, ranging from this yellowish to red as well. Well, snake number 2 was just on the side of the trail here. This is a red-banded snake.
So this is a very small one, juvenile. There we go.
There, yep.
And they love to
Oh
bite.
no, I'm sorry.
Biters. It doesn't hurt at all. It's kind of like a gecko bite. Yeah, it's quite pretty colours though. So often they're a bit more drab. They can be more vibrant red, dark red. This one, quite pale but vibrant. And they can get up to about 1.5 meters, I guess. So this one's quite small.
Woo.
Friendly red-banded snake. Usually very bitey, but this one seems to just want to cuddle. Not sure how long I'm going to get away with this. And usually quick to musk as well, and I'm surprised it hasn't.
Snake whisper.
A friendly fella. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
There we go. Oh, hey.
Check this out. Tatiana just spotted this snake in the tree, and I guess it's up.
It's awake, it's moving around.
Wow, it is pretty.
So they're non-venomous, insectivorous. But yeah, often confused with the venomous green tree viper, but
Oh, wow.
there are some distinctions.
Wow.
Yikes. Yeah.
So sometimes if you
There you go.
let them
Oh, like calm down a little bit.
calm down,
Get
so they're
acquainted.
holding on now.
Yeah.
Just here in the dark, you get the feel for the skin. And they'll chill right out, and sometimes I've had them go to sleep. It's going to go up my sleeve there.
Ah, yeah.
I've had them go to sleep on my wrist.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. You just become another branch.
Yeah, exactly.
Perfect.
They don't like to be flailing though, so you want to try and wrap
Sure.
them.
Yeah, they're flailing as much as I see like little fossorial snakes flail.
Yeah, they don't usually flail this much. They do a little bit.
So graded green snake is this guy,
Uh-huh.
and then green tree viper.
Uh-huh.
So they're pit vipers, so they'll have much larger heads.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's one of the more obvious distinctions is that the pit vipers have that triangular larger head.
Gotcha.
These don't.
Okay, good.
And these also have like a much shinier
Coating.
scales, whereas the green tree viper is a bit more matte.
Gotcha.
The eyes, these have round pupils.
Uh-huh.
The vipers will have, cat pupils.
Oh, okay.
And the green tree vipers usually have a white line that runs along the entire length of their body.
Oh.
This one doesn't have the white line.
Gotcha.
And the tip of its tail is green,
Uh-huh.
whereas a green tree viper usually has like a reddish, rusty brown,
Oh.
just the tip of its tail. Not always, so there's usually like, you look at those 3 or 4 distinctions,
Yeah.
and then you know for sure. But once you've seen a few, like, you know immediately.
That's good.
That's
Okay.
what. I'm just gonna musk all over. Oh, my hand is right there.
Well, there's James catching us another red-banded snake. This one is much larger, and they are non-venomous, but they can be bitey, so definitely be careful if you want to handle these guys. Well, as we say goodbye to this snake, Tatiana actually spots another one. This arboreal snake here is a Formosa wolf snake, another one like we saw at the beginning of the video. But this one is showing some really cool climbing behavior, and how the pattern changes as it moves along the rock is kind of mesmerizing. Check it out. This is cool. Yeah, neat little wolf snake. Right there, we got an Asian common toad. They're a bit smaller than those other toads that we were seeing. There's a second one down on the rocks over there.
Oh, there's
Zoom
a
in.
little frog right behind it. You see that frog?
Oh yeah, that's the LaTouche frog.
Oh, okay.
Where on the
Do you see in between?
Amongst the pond weed.
Yeah. It's like behind. Yeah. Do you see it? No.
Where the shape
Oh.
of my snake hook is.
I see. Yeah, I'm a little blocked, but yeah, right there in the back, LaTouche frog and 2 Asian or Adriatic common toads. Well, there was a lot more to see in this pond, including these Gunther's frogs. But while we were looking, a Taiwan Habu showed up. Now, it was only around for a very brief period of time, but this is another one of the deadly vipers you can find in Taiwan. Well, this is not something you see very often. This is a spider that just shed its skin. And so you can see it is still, it actually still might be pulling out its last leg there. But that's how they, they have exoskeletons. That's how they grow bigger, as they shed their skeleton. Well, it turns out that Tatiana has an eye for spotting snakes, especially ones that are up in trees. Right here, she spotted a green tree viper.
It's got a red eye. You can see the tip of its tail hanging over a brown color.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
And it's got this one's got quite a faint line, but you can see that white line along the side of its body that runs the length of its body. And it's just got a pointy nose rather than the round, stubby head of the
Wow.
Brady green snake.
Imagine if that fell on your head.
Yeah.
Well, it won't, so don't worry. It's not going to come zooming down or anything.
And then right near that, we have a new frog over here. That is a robust Kajika frog. It's kind of got a nice little spot here. Well, it was getting late, but James spotted our final snake of the evening. Another Taiwan Habu. Oh, look at that. Right in this little hole is a brown tree frog.
I think it's actually called a Swinhoe's japalure.
And that one has a lot of blue on its head, right down here. That frog that you said, the blue.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Another Swinhoe's frog.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice little lizard. Are these lizards normally nocturnal or?
No, they're diurnal. It was probably sleeping and the rain disturbed it and it dropped down
That's
after
a good point.
brunch. And this here could be I think that's an olive frog, which is a new species for you guys as well.
Ooh. Man, that's
Awesome.
a place.
All right, we've had an excellent night. We saw 8 snakes. What was it? 5 different species, I think?
5 species.
Yeah, pretty incredible. Thank you so much. Please remember to like and subscribe. I'm Greg Schechter,
And Tatiana Tutu, Sector.
I'm James Osborne.
and we'll see you in the field.
All right, thanks for watching.
Yeah.